Hey guys, Fat Man here. I promised you guys a haul video a couple weeks ago. I've been waiting on some more stuff, and um, I've just had a lot going on. I made a lot of videos recently, and my wife had major surgery about a week and a half ago. So things have just been crazy. I bought a new car. Just things have been crazy for me. So today I got a bunch. I got two. I was waiting on two Blu-rays to come in, and I've got some other stuff I wanted to show you that I found that I talked about in previous videos. I've always been a big art collector. I've been a collector of everything. Hold on, I need some coffee. Oh my god. I collected antiques, art, music. I have a huge CD collection, vinyl, comics, and all this stuff over the years. But I was digging through some stuff, and I did finally find it because I was really going to be upset if I had lost it. I just wanted to show off a few things. I picked this up. I don't know where I got this at, and a lot of people know about Mighty Wallets, but this is the half-cent Mighty Wallet that Ron English did, and I still have it um, in the package. If you're not familiar with Ron English's artwork, go check out Ron English. He's very, very cool artist. He's been around since the 80s. His stuff is worth a lot of money. A lot of money now. He does vinyl figures as well, like Kozik does the Lambits and other figures, and I've got some other stuff to show off. Ron English got into vinyl stuff, and his vinyl figure stuff is spendy. I've also got a few, and probably if you've seen the documentary Exit Through the Gift Shop, you're probably familiar with Mr. Brainwash, and I knew about him previous, before that too, and I've got some of his promo cards that he did for art shows. I've got a Keith Haring. See, they literally were just postcards. I've got a Keith Haring, this Star Wars one. I think my brother's got one of these too. Let's see what else here. This police officer talking to this kid painting graffiti. Of course, Occupy, and then has the hope on the back. So I do have some art, but the main thing I wanted to show you guys, and if you have seen Exit Through the Gift Shop, you do know what these are, and these are worth a large amount of money now. I believe on probably 4 or 5 years back on Pawn Stars, they sold one, or they bought a couple for about $400 to $600 a piece. They're worth a lot more now, but I do have two real Banksy notes with Princess Diana on it, and I got those years and years ago. This is what they look like on the back. I have to be very, very careful with these. Yeah, I did acquire these some years back. I have so much stuff that I don't really realize where I have all of it sometimes, because I have stuff scattered all over. But luckily I did. I had these in a lockbox, and I dug them out the other day, so I thought that'd be cool to show off some of this stuff. Because I think that, and I think this goes back to why I was showing you this, because I think it's important to remember that, like I've been talking a lot about Butch Ovision and Butch's stuff, and that's true art, and you got to remember that true artists, they struggle, and it's good to support artists, and the things that you don't understand now may be worth things down the road. Same with Shepard Fairey, the Obey. Everybody knows the Obey shit now. Every punk kid walking around has an Obey shirt and hat and hoodie and fucking shoes and all that stupid shit. I hold nothing against Shepard Fairey for selling. I don't even want to say selling it, for creating his own clothing line and being smart about it, because You know, I think, I don't know the exact quote that Warhol said, but you know, all art is all business is, how the hell's that quote go? All business is good art, and all art is good business, or something like that. You know, and this is the thing you don't understand is, you know, like Shepard Fairey, if you'd bought stuff of his, you know, years ago, you know, it's worth a fortune now, and you have to stay ahead of these trends and understand what's going to be in demand. I know those Banksy notes especially. You know, I probably could get um, 800 to 1,000, maybe even more now. I don't know what they are going for now. They're ridiculous now. I know they are. Banksy has his own line of vinyl figures as well now. So you know, and I'm sure everyone's familiar with Banksy. He's an outlaw artist. He doesn't really do legitimate paintings or anything like that, but he does have his own vinyl figures now. But he's an outlaw artist. Ron English was an outlaw artist. Shepard Fairey started out as an outlaw artist. You know, Brainwash kind of ripped off them. Their stuff. I mean, Brainwash started off doing a documentary, which turned into basically Banksy kind of outing him as, he kind of ripped off Banksy's idea and became an artist, and his, you know, his stuff's worth a lot. And not that Banksy doesn't, or Brainwash doesn't do good art, but you know, the artwork's very it's very competitive. It's very confusing. You know, it's a strange world. But I just want to show that stuff off. Let's get down to what I really got here. Actually, I'm going to save these for now. And speaking of that, I bought another one of those little mongers. I got this one for a really good price. I got this for like $2.50 with shipping. Like so it cost me like $5. And it's a little smoking slushy. For the price, I was just like, I can't pass that up. So that's going to go up here with my hamburger. So, got the hamburger and the slushy now. And then I did get another one of these, hold on. Drink break. I got another one of these Warhol. And if you can't see these are the Kozik Kid Robot Warhol Doonies, I think they call them now. I think they're called Doonies. And this is the other one that I really, really want. I bought two of these unopened at Rose City Comic Con. They had a booth. There was a booth there selling like Ron English's vinyl stuff, Kozik stuff, Banksy stuff. You're starting to see more of this pop up. This stuff is becoming bigger, and it's going to be worth stuff. And like I just got done saying, stay ahead of the trends. Understand what will be worth something down the road. Don't pass this stuff up. But I had to get the Campbell's soup, tomato soup one, and I got him, I think, all in with shipping and everything, it was like $12.50 or something like that. And these are pretty easy to get a hold of, but there's some of them are a little more pricey than others. I don't know where he's going to go yet, so he's just going to go there for now. But yeah, and so I've got, and then I've got some Halloween and horror stuff. The rest of this is all Halloween and horror. So I was online. There's another toy company that does Kubrick stuff. And this is made by Megacom Toys and Toy Tokyo. This is like a, I don't know, some kind of combo deal. But I got all three of the General Mills, Boo Berry, Count Chocula, and Frankenberry. And these are the Kubricks. I got these for a really good price. But what I really got these for is they do have the original packaging as the card back on them, and they're just little tiny figures. And on the back they've got a little shiny sticker. 2006 is when these came out. This is what the back looks like. It does. It has a little shiny sticker. I didn't notice that. So there's Boo Berry. Here's Count Chocula. And like I said, I love that these are the original box covers. These are the 1980s box covers you would have seen. And this is the back. And like I said, I bought this just because I love this stuff for Halloween time. It reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of the 80s. And of course, Blueberry was always my favorite. I don't know, Blueberry just always, Count Chocula and Blueberry always were, Blueberry kind of my favorite. And there's the back, it's no different. But I just like, that's the classic Blueberry, you know, thing that I grew up with. And I got these for, they're all mint. I mean, they're perfect condition. I know these were spendy at one time. I don't know why, but I got them all for $24. Buy it now, and like $4.50 to ship them or something like that. For something to ship them, so pretty good price on all four of these. I'm very happy with these. Like I said, for Halloween, I wish I had more room to display that stuff right now, but I just don't, unfortunately. And then I've got this finally, and I'm glad that Johnny Tejas kind of reminded me that this had come out, because I really would have been disappointed had I missed out on this, because as a lot of you know, I'm a huge House of a Thousand Corpses fan, and Captain Spaulding is my favorite character from that. And this is the NECA, and it's got real cloth, sort of Migos style clothing. NECA figure that I believe this just came out. I love you can change his hands out to where he's flipping you off, and it says hate. I think it says hate and love on them. So you know, I'll show you the back. If you can get that glare off of it. This was a little pricey, and for good reason, because they'll sell out very, very quickly. I think I paid $37. Actually, I think it came to $40 total with shipping, something like that. $39.99. But this, I would imagine, will sell out pretty quickly. And there's such a big part of me that wants to keep it in the packaging, because I'm an in the package collector. But man, there's so much of me that just wants to take this out and switch the hands out and move it around. And more than likely, I won't take it out of the package, because I know that destroys the value of this so much. Because the collector in me just won't give in. I mean, there are things like, you know, I guess I didn't show this off. I did take the Silent Bob out of the package, because that package was just destroyed. I mean, it was almost done, basically. But I did take him out, and I love that you could change his hands out. He's got the little cigarette in one hand, and you could put a 6-pack in the other. And she's just a fun little figure. It does have real hair. I mean, it's like a real hair in the back. And I love this figure. So I do have him out displayed now, and I'm glad I did that, because it's kind of a fun display piece. He stands really well. Let's see if you guys can see that. I got him back there. He's hanging out with the smoking hamburger and smoking Slurpee. So yeah, I did take that one out. You know, I do have my NECA Freddy out, but I can put him back in. That was the nice thing about that packaging, is you can take it out of the box and put it back in just the way it was. So the last two things, guys, I got 2 Blu-rays that just came in. Let's start with this one first. This is a movie that I know you're gonna get me for this one, but I have never seen in its entirety. I've seen bits and pieces of it, and for some reason it has escaped me over the years seeing the movie in its entirety. I'm imagining because of the year it came out. Of course, I'm not going to see that right away on the back. I think this is 81. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I was only 4. So, but that is the American Werewolf in London. This is the new restored version. I believe this is the director's restored cut. This just came out. I got this on Amazon for 14 something. I pre-ordered it. I'm very excited to watch this during Halloween. Same thing on the inside. It's just a 1-disc, I believe. Yeah, just a 1-disc Blu-ray cut of it, which is fine. Yeah, like I said, never seen this in its entirety. I'm very excited. I know this has a huge cult following. So this is out to buy, guys. I believe it is on Blu-ray. Maybe this might be the first time it's been on Blu-ray. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think Scream Factory has done a release of this. If anyone knows if Scream Factory has, let me know. I don't think they have. So I did pick that up for the month of Halloween. And then this one that I've been talking a lot about because Lionsgate just acquired the Vestron titles. And this one we thought would never get out, and that is The Chopping Mall on Blu-ray. And I love that cover. It's so it looks so 80s. Look at that little Vestron emblem up in the corner. And this is, I did open this up too. There's no different cover, you know, it's just the same cover. This is the back. It's got a lot of features on it, quite a few features. And it is just a 1-disc Blu-ray, and that's fine too, you know. That's all I cared about, was just actually getting this on Blu-ray in general. I didn't even really care if it had any special features. That was kind of a bonus. But this is out. I told people before, I locked this in at $27. It finally hit the low of like $27. If you lock pre-order on Amazon, whatever you lock it in at the lowest price, it locks it in when it gets every time it drops in price, it locks you in. But now this is up to $39.99, and this will be gone in a New York minute. I think this will be sold out. You'll never see this again. This will end up on eBay for like $120, just like they did with Fright Night. And it's like I said, it's one of those things you have to jump on it when it comes out. Things like this are limited, very limited runs. Even though Lionsgate did get a hold of this, this is just going to be a very, very limited run of Blu-rays. This was a really fun movie. If you've never seen Chopping Mall, very 80s, 1984? No, 86? Shit. I would do that. 86. 1986. So, yeah, Chopping Mall, Amazon, get it while you can. You might be able to find it. I don't think like Target or, you know, Target or Walmart or, you know, any of those stores. You might check out Best Buy. Best Buy may have this. That would be the only place I would think that would probably have this in stock besides Amazon. So that's it, guys. That was my little haul for, I would call that my first part of October haul. I don't know if I'm going to have anything else. I did order, you know, me and my brother both ordered the BAM box for October, as it was horror themed. BAM boxes are one of those where it's like I've watched them, and I've never seen anything that great come out of those. There have been a few where I just like, oh wow, that was a really great item. They've been kind of hit, like Giant Haze just opened up September's, and I was like, oh my god. And here's why: their price is so high. Their box shipped is just right at $40, just a little under $40. That is the most expensive subscription box I have ever paid for. Even at its worst, Horror Block is still, you know, I can still recoup some money usually, and there's usually, because it's not, even Horror Block isn't that badly priced. That's what's been keeping me from buying BAM box, because the pricing is so high with the shipping. Yes, you can get autographed items, but what if they're nothing that you care about? So for me, it's been tough to subscribe to that subscription box because of that. So there are two reasons for BAM box for me getting in October. The one is it's horror themed. You know, it does look like they have a, you know, they're showing, you know, Freddy, Jason, Pinhead, Michael Myers, and the second reason and the main reason is Butch-O-Vision has 2 exclusive pens in there, and I'm supporting Butch and what he does. Mostly that's the reason I'm getting this box, is to support Butch and what he does. Because I think his pens and t-shirts and all that shit should be in other subscription boxes, because it's, if you got Butch's stuff in Horror Block, that would be amazing. I think people, if Horror Block picked up Butch's stuff and started putting it in Horror Block, they would be so happy. You know, I mean, Horror Block's been so hit and miss. And I know people they've already gotten their horror block already. You know, the Stephen King one. I haven't gotten it. My brother's, his first one is going to be for October. That's his first subscription box ever. So I'm hoping it's going to be good. And I hope he's not going to be disappointed. You know, I'm hoping horror block for October will be, you know, good as well, because they've got a lot to live up to for October as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. As soon as Bam Box comes in and horror block comes in, those will probably be the next 2 videos you see. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what you guys let me know what you guys think of these 2 movies. You know, if you've ever seen them, let me know your feelings on these in the comments below. But that's it, guys. We'll see you later.